So this week I had some family in town visiting and I had like literally zero time to do anything. I didn't even log into some of my games on most days, let alone have time to make a Wuthering Waves video. But I did have time to make this video. And so what I wanted to do was just say hello to all my subscribers, tell you guys a little bit about myself and what I'm doing here on YouTube. So let's get right into the lore. First things first, I'm not going to go into like super crazy detail about everything. So if I leave you wondering about anything, feel free to leave a comment asking me. I will definitely answer it if I can. So anyway, my real name is Cody, not Solace. Huge shocker. I've gone by that name since like 2017 or 2018. I can't remember exactly, but it's related to back when I used to play Final Fantasy 14 and nothing crazy. So right now I'm 33 years old and I've done a few things and been a few places that have led me to this point in my life. 2 weeks after I graduated high school, I left for the Marines and went to boot camp in Parris Island, South Carolina. So for any of you guys outside of the US, I'm talking about the United States Marine Corps. It's one of our military branches. So after my 3 months of hell in Parris Island, I came out looking like this, and thus began my 5-year enlistment journey, where I ran around grunting and eating crayons to my heart's content. I went to Afghanistan in 2011, and that was an experience. So anyway, after my 5-year enlistment was up, I decided to get out. There was multiple reasons that I decided to get out. I was a sergeant at the time, so that's an E5. Actually, yeah, there's actually really funny stories. So in the military, we have these mandatory family days. It's not just the Marines; it's like all of the different military branches will do this. But yeah, so we had a mandatory family day. I'm alone. I'm not married at the time. I don't have any family there at all. So like I just go to this thing by myself, and it's kind of something that like the single guys like me would be really unhappy about having to do, because it's like an entire Saturday or something, right? Like you'd rather be off doing a million other things, but there you are, you have to be at this family day and watch everybody else with their families and kids and wives and all this stuff, and we're all just sitting around like what, you know what I mean? So it's just silly. But our senior enlisted Marine, he's a master gunnery sergeant. So that's an E9. So that's like the top of the enlisted food chain, right? So anytime like Master Guns says something or tells you to do something, like you jump to it. Like it's immediate. And I'll never forget this. We're all just standing around, doing our thing, minding our business. And then all of a sudden you hear this piercing whistle. Like it's that kind of whistle that where, somebody puts their fingers in their mouth and they're like, they do that really loud whistle. I can't do it, and even if I did, I wouldn't, because it would just blow out the microphone. But we all hear that. We all hear that, and we all just stop, and it just becomes it's completely silent. We turn and look at it. So it's Master Guns, and we turn and look at him, and we're expecting him to say something. We're expecting him to tell us to do something or to get on to somebody or just something, right? But no. His wife starts running up to him to ask him what he needed or whatever it was. So it was his wife. He was whistling to get his wife to come and help him with something. And I just remember sitting there just being like, so yeah, that was super crazy. I obviously had tons of good experiences, just tons of experiences in general. And that's definitely not the only reason that I decided to get out. But that's definitely like, that was, one small piece of the puzzle, right? But ultimately, I just wanted to do something different, and I wanted to better myself outside of the Marine Corps. And so I got out and I decided to go to college. So I got out and I went to college for electrical engineering. So after 4 years of using all three of my brain cells at their maximum capacity, I finally graduated with my bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, summa cum laude. I'll put a picture of my diploma here on screen. It's hilarious to me because it's in this beautiful, gorgeous frame, and I have never once hung it up anywhere ever. I should probably do that at some point, but oh well. And I have some of the stuff on there blurred out because I'm not quite ready to dox myself just yet. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, since I graduated in 2018, I've been in the workforce. I actually can't discuss my job like at all. That's really all I'm going to say on that. I do engineer things from Monday through Friday. So now let's talk about YouTube and this channel. So I've been playing gacha games for a pretty long time. My first ever gacha that I ever played was Fate Grand Order. And I mean, I got really into that game back in the day. It got me into like the original game, and I just got really, I always got caught up in the order that you were supposed to watch things. So I never actually finished any of them. It's something I've been meaning to do for a long time and just haven't. I also got into Arknights quite a bit for a good amount of time. I'd say it wasn't really until like the last year though that I started playing gacha games like a lot more consistently and regularly. I of course played Genshin. Right now I'm mostly playing Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. I'm waiting for all the upcoming stuff to come out, like Azure Primalia, the Neverness to Everness, all that stuff. And I've been watching gacha content creators for like a pretty long time. Like I used to watch Tectone back when he used to make Arknights videos. Like I feel like that was forever ago. I don't know how long ago it was. But I always had this thought in the back of my mind, like I wanted to make a YouTube channel. I wanted to play these games. I wanted to talk about them, like maybe make guides. Like, I don't know. I didn't know, but it was just never the right time. And then finally one day I realized it's just never going to be the right time. I've been married almost 9 years. I have a 4-month-old daughter. I have a full-time demanding job. I have literally less time right now than I have ever had before. But fuck it. I made the YouTube channel anyway, and now here I am. I'm really enjoying making videos. Right now, most of my videos are Wuthering Waves related because that's my favorite game right now. But in the future, I'll probably cover other gacha games as well. And honestly, who knows what the future is going to bring. But anyway, do me a favor, like the video and subscribe. Thanks for listening to me yap. Later.